Then what you want to do is you want to take this little tab right here and you want to put it inside this slot right here, making sure that the part with this little tab is facing downwards. Then take your second pin, insert it into this hole right here, and put your Sear right over that. Next thing you want to do is you want to take your Sear spring, which is the largest spring that you have, and you want to put it in the hole right here and in between these two little tabs, like this. So this is what your trigger box should look like so far. The next thing you want to do is you want to put all 4 screws back into the trigger box and make sure that you put the 3 long screws here, here, and here, and then the shortest one in the front of the trigger box. Now just tighten down the 4 screws. Make sure that you do not strip them though. So don't get them so tight that you won't be able to get them off, or so that you'll strip the box. That would not be good. So right here you want to test to make sure that your Sear moves freely and does not rub against anything else. And now you want to put this spring back in to its position on these 2 tabs here. Like this, kind of. Hang on a second. Aha, like that. Make sure that it just moves freely. Okay, next thing is you want to reattach the safety. So just put the safety lever back on, put the spring on, and then put the screw back on that. And you're gonna have to play with this for a few minutes, because if you tighten it too much, you won't be able to move the safety. But if you don't tighten it enough, it will end up unscrewing itself. There you go, that's perfect. Now just test this out by pulling the trigger and pressing down here. Just feel, see if anything rubs. Test it all out. Okay, and this is all set, it's all done. So now all you need to do is reattach the trigger assembly back onto the barrel assembly with the 2 screws with the washers on. Like this. The one in the back here, and the one in the front. Okay. And the next thing you want to do is reattach your bolt. Just clean it off a little bit before you put it back on. Just check it out, make sure it's okay. Now what you want to do here is you want to push this down so that it'll slide on like that. I'll show it to you again. Just push this down, slide it in, make sure it goes in all the way. Make sure that your safety lever's out of the way. Okay, now once you've put your bolt back in, you need to put this pin back in. And you need to have your handle in the right position to be able to put the pin back in. Now you should be able to cock the lever back and feel that it is now attached to the spring. Okay, now you need to reattach this whole barrel and trigger assembly back onto the stock.